Here we have the Autel MaxiDAS DS708 demonstrated today on a Volkswagen Golf 2 litre TDI 2007 model. This is the opening first page where you're faced with all the different options of manufacturers. This is the European page, as you can see, quite a lot. This is the Asian page where you've got your Japanese, Korean, and this is the American one where you've got GM, Chrysler and Ford. On all of them you've also got the OBD2 function as well. So we'll go back to the European page, we'll hit Volkswagen. Now it's loading Volkswagen, you see, it's relatively quick. Now it's going to search for the chassis number of the vehicle, which doesn't take too much time at all really, quite quick. Any second now it'll come up with the chassis number. There we go. So we're in via chassis number. 5 options from this page. You can do a CAN quick scan, which basically scans every system on the vehicle quite quickly. Let's go into that one. There we go, no time at all. And we've got the 16 different control modules with a pass, no fault, or in the case of the steering wheel control module we've got a malfunction. Let's go into there, let's see what we've got. And read codes. Wiper switch, intermittent operation, sporadic, defective. Again, that wants looking into. Something I'm not really too concerned about because I know the intermittent wipers do work. So we escape out of there. Let's see if it will erase. Ignition on, engine stopped. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's just go back. System pass, no fault codes detected. Okay. That's the quick scan function. And if we go back to the page before that, systems, that is where you can go individually into each control unit. It's very much similar sort of layout to VCDS, VAGCOM. You've got your common control module, you've got engine, auto transmission, air conditioning, ABS, central electrics, airbags and so forth. You've got drivetrain, chassis, comfort, convenience, electrics 1, electrics 2. Not really relevant for this engine. The electrics 1 is, from by memory, is on the older Polos. So go out of that one. Auto scan, a bit like guided fault finding on the VAS PC, where it will do a longer scan of every control module. Takes upwards of about 1 to 2 minutes. Go out of that page. Models, if I wanted to go into each model individually, as opposed to relying solely on a chassis number search, this, oops, press the wrong button there, let's just press escape. This is a 1K Golf 2004 onwards, and it's a 2007, and we've got a BKD 2 litre engine. Again, you've got the options there, auto scan and control unit. So escape, escape, escape. Oil service, where you reset your service lights. Takes a short while. Then you've got your different options there. Straightforward service reset. Then you've got the different countries and regions of the world. Fixed oil service, and you can do time-based. Flexible intervals, that's your long life system. Again, I don't want to be resetting my service light, so I'll go out of there. Electronic parking brake, not a function on this vehicle, but I can confirm that it does work on a 3C Passat, and the Tiguan works satisfactorily. So we'll go back into systems, control unit, common, we'll go into engine this time. Again, you're faced here, you can read the codes, read the freeze frame data, erase the codes, you've got ECU information, live data. The live data is based on the measured value blocks, just like VCDS is, so you do tend to need to know what the measured value blocks are. Let me just start the engine. So for instance, if I wanted to go into measured value block 3 and look at EGR live data, here we go. So we can see there, idle speed, specified natural is pretty much bang on. And recirculation duty cycle of the control valves, 41%. We can actually put that into a graph. So we've got our idle speed there. I can rev that. It does change relatively quick. We can merge them on top of each other. We've got engine speed. And I can put then, let me put there, what we got, specified EGR, there we go, we're reading actual EGR against specified EGR. Look at it on an analog. Can't see much of a use for that personally. Not this particular screen anyway. Back to text. So that's your live data or measured value blocks. Escape. Custom list. Is where you can then look at which ones you want to specifically look at. So if I wanted to look at engine speed and coolant temperature and injector duration, let's see, something relevant. Fuel temperature. OK. Then I can have a custom list there of any particular items I wish to look at without having to go through the measured value blocks. Press escape. If I wanted to go to basic settings, here you can activate it's bi-directional control basically. If I went to channel 3 again, press OK. I can now activate the EGR valve as the engine's running. As you see, the revs are raising up on their own to around about 1400. EGR's on, and we've got an actual reading of around about 200 milligrams per stroke. EGR's off, goes up to about 500. So that's relatively in spec. Nothing to worry about there. Press escape. If I go back into basic settings again, oops, wrong one. I can now do the charge pressure control for the turbo. Press on. A lot more functions this can do. It can do a coding and adaption, but just like VCDS, you do need to know all the channel numbers and adaption codes to enter them systems. We can go into airbag systems just out of random, something a lot of people are scared of going into. Read the codes, no fault codes detected. Escape. Air conditioning. Let's get some live data up on air conditioning. Let's see what we can get here. This is totally live and unscripted. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. So let's go into engine speed, compressor current. Have we got system pressure? See what we've got here then. So currently the heating, air conditioning is off. If I switch the air conditioning on, you can see that the coolant pressure, the refrigerant gas, the pressure is rising. Again, just like VCDS, you do need to know what measured value box you are looking at. This is just a demonstration purely to show what the machine can do. Let's press escape, escape, escape. Again, you can go into ABS. Again, this is a good test for testing wheel speed sensors, for argument's sake. Custom list. Now you could take the vehicle for a drive. If your ABS light's on, you can see if any of the 4 speed sensors aren't working at all. Again, you can graph it if you wanted. Obviously I'm stationary at the moment, so it's not going to show us anything there. And that's just a quick overview of the MaxiDAS 708 on a Volkswagen system. More than a capable tool.